your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like. Your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like.
This is for you, Libra. December is the month of the angelic frequencies of the gemstone of turquoise. Your birthstone is opal. That's your particular zodiac birthstone, Libra. And so what we need to do is see how these two gemstones actually resonate with each other. How the frequency of one gemstone reacts with the frequency of another. So opal and also turquoise. December, turquoise, Libra, opal. Now, we're also going to get into some of the planetary angels and the associated gemstones. This is about the gemstone frequencies and how you can use them to your favor. Now, regarding if you want to get in touch with us for classes or seminars or any kind of angelic channeling, that kind of thing, you can contact me. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. And you can contact me by going to my website at www.readingsbyrosemary.com, where we provide you with information on our spiritual consultations, our psychic astrology, Rosicrucian Kabbalah, as well as classes and upcoming seminars. December's gemstone of turquoise has the light emanations of the astrology archangel, who is Adnachiel. And your zodiac sign gemstone of opal, as we mentioned, has the properties of light bestowed by the zodiac archangel, who is Zuriel. Stay right here, because we're going to give you gemstones particular to your ruling planet of Venus. And Libra, that would be because you're ruled by Venus, again. So white sapphire is a Venusian gemstone. Also, clear diamonds, white topaz, quartz crystal, as well as zircons also. These are the precious stones used to align oneself with the energies of the planetary angel Hanael, who is assigned to the planet Venus in Kabbalah, also called Anael or Haniel or Anafiel. Since these names and resulting slightly varying angels corresponding to Venus apply pleasurable, though attenuated, varying levels of bestowal, creature comforts, and sensuality. So be mindful of your own intentions and potency when utilizing these powerful gemstones in unison with each other. Because especially the Venusian energies have a part to them that where there's sort of an intrigue. And of course the intrigue can be made to be fun. It doesn't have to be, something that people don't enjoy. It can be, a fun kind of mystery or intrigue. But there's always sort of that kind of effect with the Venusian energies on the other side of the creature comforts and all that. Now the planetary angel, who is Anael, sometimes called again Hanael, the Venusian angel. Again, your ruling planet, Libra, is Venus, and this is the Venusian angel, is assigned to the planet Venus and the Sephirah in Kabbalah of Netzach. Among the order of the Elohim, this attribute of God is evoked using the God name of Yahweh Sabaoth, or Yud-Keh-Vod-Keh Tzabaoth. That's Yahweh Sabaoth with the S-A-B-A-O-T-H, and Yud-Keh-Vod-Keh Tzabaoth with T-Z-A-B-A-O-T-H. There are two different spellings of the same thing, but in two different ways of representing this divine name or God name, this Hebrew God name associated with the Venusian energies. And for example, in the Greek pantheon, this would be Eros, and it would be Cupid. In the Roman pantheon, that sort of sensual energy. Now, and it's where desire resides, and it's found on, Netzach is found on the masculine side of the tree, which is the free or merciful side of the tree. But it's a Venusian energy, whereas the god of war, Mars, is found on the feminine side of the tree because it's a restrictive energy. So understand that there's, because we cannot exist in all light or all darkness, as the Kabbalah teaches. We have to reside in the nexus between the two. We have to reside in when there's some kind of a combination of the two. Now, Anael, again, also called Aniel or Hanael, being varying names of this divine attribute found in the angelic realm, where dreamy desire in general and a specific desire of victory is found in Netzach, though this angel is known as the beauty or grace of God in Kabbalah. Hanael, Anael, and Naphiel, or Haniel, is among the angels who helped transport Enoch to heaven in the book of Enoch. Now remember that because these angels have these names that are similar, when you change the spelling, you change the nature of the angel ever so slightly, because it changes the numerical value. And the numerical value is going to change the attenuated frequency. So understand that. It's very important to understand that. The Hebrew Book of Enoch, or three Enoch, or Book of Enoch by R. Ishmael ben Elisha the High Priest, Chapter 17, the princes of the seven heavens, of the sun, moon, planets and constellations, and their suites of angels. R. Ishmael said, Metatron, the angel, the prince of the presence, the glory of all heavens, said to me, and the first note is 7 are the princes, the great, beautiful, 2 revered, wonderful, and honored ones who are appointed over the 7 havens. Now it's good to know that important information is usually found in footnotes of these ancient texts, which are very important and very sacred indeed, and should be treated with all sanctity and respect, and one should revere these ancient sacred texts that are the holy books of the 3 Abrahamic religions, of the Jewish religion, the Christian religion, and the Muslim religion. Now, I personally was brought up a Catholic, and my schooling is in Rosicrucianism and Rosicrucian Kabbalah, so I don't propose to have any knowledge about the great depths of the other 2 Abrahamic faiths, but it's good to know that many of the ancient texts are similar and have very profound teachings. All right. Now, we move to the part of this where it says, then came Anaphiel. And it continues, the chapter accepts a tradition to which Anaphiel is assigned a position higher than that of Metatron. Very important to understand that. Anael or Haniel is said to hold a high position, being a chief of both the order of virtues as well as principalities. Venusian angel Anael is also sometimes referred to as the angel Ariel, which is evocative of the prophecy of Isaiah, where God judges Jerusalem and prophesies about converting the Gentile nations. We read in the Dewey Rheims Bible, in Chandler Notes, chapter 29, verse 1-2, Woe to Ariel, the city which David took. Year is added to year, the solemnities are at an end. And I will make a trench about Ariel, and it shall be in sorrow and mourning, and it shall be to me as Ariel. Venus is known as the attribute of God the morning star, found in Revelation 22:16. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to testify to you these things in the churches. I am the root and stock of David, the bright and morning star. Your air guardian archangel Raphael speaks through to you from your Libra astrology archangel Zuriel. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Libra zodiac angel, who is Zuriel, and this angel resides over the scale's cardinal air nature, and here are his messages for you in love, money, and health. Zuriel's love, rapture, and romance transmission. The green angelic light frequencies of Zuriel combined with the energies radiating from the December gemstone of turquoise generate considerably prosperous blessings, especially when joined with Libra's opal gemstones, revamping your relationships in a great alchemical merger, incorporating the scales with traditional December atmosphere, bringing out the purifying properties of the gem, which distill the vortex centers of the heart chakra through the purpose of the throat chakra. Zuriel's money and wealth transmission. Finances respond well to opal and turquoise, which allow you to soak up what is given to you from a place of dignity and high regard. The source of all bestowal is the central point of stillness, which is maintained in a constant state of potentiality. The throat chakra is balanced with December's gemstone, allowing you to speak up for yourself with more comfortable self-assertion in a more poised manner. Zuriel's health and fitness transmission. Health becomes carefree with the use of opal and turquoise. Remember, using them together this month. And again, you can also use the white sapphire and those types of white diamonds that we mentioned earlier for the Venusian energies and the angelic frequencies of the Venusian energies. But moving along, you're going to become more carefree, have more of a freedom, again, with opal and turquoise during December. Turquoise being December, opal being for Libra, harmonizing your throat chakra with your heart chakra as well as the crown chakra, the latter being the seat of the deep inner soul. Great healings take place within the realm of the seeker's ability to perceive the true center of the self, from where all life emanates outward from a single central point of nothingness, becoming healed when the decision is made to be well. For all reality stems from a desire that then forms a thought for the purpose of fulfilling the original longing. To heal, take full responsibility for all that you behold each day, for you have created it. And this is not to put unnecessary or undue blame on the self or to punish the self. This is to understand the power of the self, the potency of the self. And how we find our healing center within is we come into the center, and we talk about here in a moment using the divine tome of balancing, how you're becoming something. You know, you're becoming something as I am, and that's Aries. But for Libra, it's we balance. It's the only Libra's the only zodiac sign that has a divine tone with we. Everything else is I. But it's we for Libra, the scales, because of the balancing aspect. So what Libra would find would be very centering and healing would be to find the center point and to say balanced, or just balance. And at one point, just a complete silence. Be one with the self. That's the true center point, the true point of the Christ, whatever Messiah or Mashiach that you the Savior, that you're looking for. I don't want to presume other religions that have other types of Savior gods, but that's the center, the silence is a still point. And that's where true healing is found and generated. And it doesn't go outward, it comes inward. It's just itself going inward. Now, we need to just mention here that high magic might be dangerous for, someone that isn't used to it. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Meaning, if you do it yourself, you should start with the fundamentals. Now, remember to chant your divine tone of We Balance, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of balancing and be wise, be well, be all you're meant to be, Libra. And remember that balance and that silence and that still point with no thought, where you're free. Now, we'd like to thank you so much for joining us, and join us again next time.